a little bit of a different angle because sometimes you just gotta sit down when you film because you're tired. Anyway, today's video is going to be all about my Booktube-A-Thon, books I'm going to read. So in case you guys don't know, which I'm sure you already do, the Booktube-A-Thon is going to be next week. It's on Monday and ends on Sunday. The dates for that are going to be July 14th through the 20th, and it even has its own YouTube page. I'll leave the link below. There's going to be several hosts this year where you can do Twitter sprints and all that kind of stuff. If you're unfamiliar with Booktube-A-Thon, pretty much it's a readathon for a week. Now within that readathon are certain challenges and stuff like that. Now this is the second annual Booktube-A-Thon. I did participate in it last year and kind of failed at it because I think I set myself up for failure. I tried to read like 10 books in a week, which is insane for me. I've never done that in my life. I don't even know how many I read. I kind of set myself up for failure. Like I picked too many books. I set the bar too high for myself. So I'm gonna do things quite different this year because I'm gonna be realistic and stuff like that. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do right now is go through the challenges, let you know which one I'm participating in and what books I plan to read for said challenges. First challenge is a book with pictures in it, and I was gonna go for one that I was already planning to read, but then I was like, I'm gonna branch out a little bit. The book I chose with the book with pictures is going to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the graphic novel. I totally forgot these existed. I am a huge Buffy nerd. Like, I watched Buffy when I was the ripe age of, I started I think when I was like 12. Like I started my love of Buffy and Harry Potter like at the same time, but I freaking love Buffy and I have never read a graphic novel by Buffy and I was like, why not try it? So I got this from my library. This is actually called The Long Way Home and I believe it's the season 8 volume 1. Now I do have on hold at the library the whole bind up of like 1 through 8, so when I get that from the library, I'm going to try to attempt to read it, which I believe I probably can because graphic novels are pretty, you know, simple because there's just pictures and stuff, but I am so excited to read this. Like, it's taken me a lot right now not to go into it right now because I really want to, and it's just Buffy, and I just know I'm going to love it because it's Buffy. And plus, Joss Whedon had to do a lot with this, so I was like, I need this in my life. Look at all this Buffy. Buffy. Ah! I can't get enough of Buffy. If you guys watch Buffy as well, let me know because what do we call ourselves? Buffyaholics? I don't know. The next challenge is to start and finish a series, and I am not attempting this challenge because I don't have any duologies in my library and I really don't have any trilogies I haven't finished. Like, I'm pretty good with finishing series and I was like, this is kind of a stretch for me, so I'm not going to attempt it. I know myself, it's probably not going to happen. The next challenge is read a book with red on the cover. Well, I'm shaking things up this year and, you know, using the same book a lot. This book has red on it. See all the red? Red. Also for that challenge, I'm using Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. There's red on his cloak. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use that one for this, which I'm already planning to read anyway, so it'll work out. The next challenge is a book someone picks out for you, and I actually have 2 books for that. I sent a picture to my friends in the Chick Lit Book Club, which is Beth, Cassidy, and Jamie, and I sent them a picture of like the books I got from the library recently, which link to the video will be right here if you want to see it. They're all adult chick lits, and 2 of them picked out the same one, and then 1 picked out a different one. Jamie picked out Summer Island by Kristen Hannon. So I'm definitely going to try to read this. It's an adult chick lit novel. And then Beth and Cassidy both picked Bookends by Jane Green. So I'm going to attempt both of these. I think it's highly doable. Like, it's plausible I can do this because I can read chick lit like nobody's business. So I know I can fly through these. The next challenge is a book from a genre you've read least this year. And that's kind of a stretch because I'm not good for branching out because, I don't know, I think a lot of times with readers we get stuck inside this bubble of these genre bubbles we love and we don't really branch out, and I'm bad about that. I know I need to. So for that, I'm using the same thing again. I'm using the Buffy graphic novel because I've only read 1 graphic novel ever in my life, and that's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and I'm like, I think I want to hop on the graphic novel train. I hesitate with it because a lot of graphic novels I see I'm not interested in because they look kind of scary, kind of mystery kind of stuff. I'm not really into that. So I think I might stick with like Buffy and like superhero ones, or like kind of, I think I'm interested in that one called Fables, I believe. So if you have any recommendations for graphic novels that I would enjoy, please let me know down in the comments. So I chose a graphic novel because I've only read one. And for that, I also chose a mystery book, and I chose Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. And I was actually sent this for review. It's a mystery book about a death and stuff, and I don't read much mystery because, like I said, I'm not good with the scary stuff that accompanies with the mystery, but I was like, you need to suck it up, woman. You got to read some mystery in your life. You might be missing a genre that you love, and I decided, you know, let's try it out with this one. It can't be too scary, I hope. I don't think it will be, but, you know, I'm gonna attempt it. The next challenge is a book to movie adaptation, so meaning for that, you have to read the book and then watch the movie. So I've already mentioned this one. I'm going to be reading, or rereading rather, I should say, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I've already read this so many countless times before in my life. It's been a good 6 years though since I've read it. And yeah, I'm gonna reread this and watch the movie. And yeah, I'm on the Prisoner of Azkaban right now. I'm doing Summer Spells, in case you guys don't know. It's a read-a-thon that me and my friends are doing from June to August, and it's all about reading or rereading Harry Potter, and I've already read the first 3. Well, I'm on the 3rd one right now, and I know I can, this looks massive, but I think once you've read Harry Potter once, you can fly through them because it's like you get familiar in the world already. Remember all of this. So next challenge, or the last challenge I should say, is read 7 books. I'm not attempting this. I only have 5 picked out, and I think that's enough for me because one of the books, the Harry Potter one, is massive, and I don't want to stretch myself too thin. Now, I'm lucky enough where I have a lot of time to read. I have a lot of other stuff going on in my life. So I don't want to really strain myself too much. Like last year I was very pressured. I was very worried. I'm like, oh crap, everyone's reading so many books and I'm not. But this year I'm going to kind of take it easy. Gonna take it slow, gonna read what I can, and be happy with the amount that I read. So those are all the books that I plan to read. Now I'm gonna try to do updates. We'll see, you know, and with that, I will try to do the video challenges as well. So, yeah, like I said, those are my Booktube-A-Thon reads that I plan to read. If you are participating in the Booktube-A-Thon, which I highly hope you are, because it's just awesome, please leave a comment below and let me know which books you plan to read, because maybe we're reading some of the same books. You never know. Are you reading a Harry Potter book? I hope so. Maybe we can do like a book to movie talk on Twitter or something like that with a Harry Potter book. Anyway, that is all from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.